Welcome back to the Electrician's 2 channel. On the bench today, we have an inexpensive decade box that's being sold on eBay for practically little or nothing. I got this one on sale. Well, I'm not even say it's a sale, but I bought it for like $15, I believe, between $15 and $20. And on the right here is Global Specialties. This is their capacitance decade box. So what I want to do today is just see how accurate they both are and see what kind of deal that I've got. So I'm going to use the LCR meter to test the capacitance box. I mean the decade box capacitance and the resistance. And I may use the scope meter here with the to test this capacitance box, the decade box. But if you want an accurate reading on capacitors, you want to use an LCR meter, and especially when you're doing electronics, put it like that. But if you just want to get a certain range to see if it's good or not, then you could use a multimeter, which you have, because they both test with different types of voltages, DC and AC type voltages. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the research I've gotten that it's best to test with an LCR meter when you're testing electronics with, as far as capacitors. And we're going to do the resistance with both of them just to see how well and how accurate they are. But before we do, guys, I'm going to ask that you leave the location where you're watching from. Leave the flag for your country. Just put that in the comment section so I'll know where you're watching from. Just tap, and I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you subscribe because some of my viewers told me that they thought they subscribed, but they didn't. So just make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell right next to it that it lights up. Okay. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna move the camera to the side some, and I just want to. And I'm gonna do a few experiments with these decade boxes, and to see just how if I got a good deal or not, or purchasing one if it's a good deal or not. So, all right. So let me get right here. I'm just trying to move everything into position. This review may or may not be. I'm gonna try to make it as long as possible so I can. Get some satisfaction out of it. So, tell you what, let's start with the resistance box, decade box first. I'm gonna use the Fluke 123B industrial scope meter. I'm going to take these little. I know I have some real long cables here, but I'm going to gnaw the cables out, and hopefully we get a good reading. Hopefully we get a very good reading. So I'm going to turn this around also so you guys can see both of them when I do test them. Okay. Resistance, enter. Let me zero the leads out. Okay. All right. Okay. So you see, let me put it on that one and put it on that one. And I'm just play around with these diodes. I mean, you guys just tell me. Okay, so this one here is times 10. So let's see what we got here. We'll put it on 1. Nothing at all. The bar graph is moving a little bit. So that's 3. It's showing 30 ohms, 0.6, okay? So that's times 3. So 3 times 10 is 30. So that's correct. Let me see before. Okay, I see it up there. It's moving. I didn't see that before. Okay, times 2. and time 1 is 10. So far it's 3. I mean, it's correct. So that's the number up there, guys. The measurement. Let me get back to, that's 3. That's 4. That's 5. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me try to zoom in so you guys can see this. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, so right now I have it on 5 times 10. That's 6, 7, 8. That's 9. Back to 0 again. Okay, that's good. Let's go to times 100. 100, yeah. 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Take glare out of it. So it's glare. I want you guys to be able to see this. So that was 5, 6, 7. That's 8. It's still within 9. It's still within spec. That's 0 again. Okay. Is 0.5 out. Let's go time 1,000. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 again. Okay, times 0.1. 7, okay. That's it's 2. It's not measuring, okay. There we go, 0.1. That's on number, that's 4. Still on 0.1. That's on 6. See what we have it on right here, 6. This one. 7. 8. 9. All right, that's 0 again. Last one, times 1. That's 1. It's 2.8. That's 3. 3.9. 4. This one is off a little bit. That's 5. Well, 6, 7. That's 8. Well, no, it's steadying out now. Okay. It's 9. Okay. It seems to be, everything seems to be okay with this so far. So let me just get the LCR meter and let's just see how it does. By the way, I love using this LCR meter here. I love it. Let me back up a little. Okay. gonna have to lay it down, guys, but you can see from here what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Backlight. Here we go. Resistance is everything is on 0 right now. So let's try times 0, 1. 0.5, 0.8. Now it's starting to read down. All right. 0.7 is on 5. 0.1.5. 6. Oh, let me change the frequency. Put it on. That may be it. Oh shit. I always put it on a standard 100 hertz. Let's try that again. That's 6 right now. Okay. 7. 8. 9. 0 again. Let's do times 1. Okay, times 2. Okay. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Back to 0 again. It's keeping up. Let's do times 10. 1. Yeah, okay. 2. 20, yeah. Should be 30. 40. It should be 50. That should be 60. 70. 80. 90. Back to 0. Times 100 is 1. It's 2. 3. 4. 5 right there. 6. 7. 8. 9. Back to 0. 1,000 times 1,000. 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. That's 6. 7. It's 8. It's 9. It's back to 0. I don't know what to say about this box, but so far it's okay. It's within spec. So let's do the this capacitance decade box and see what happens. I had to go in and had to solder. Matter of fact, I don't. Oh my man, guys, I don't have my screwdriver around, close around. They want to, but anyway, I had to go in and solder. I took some 18 gauge wire to these connectors right here because the wire they had on was had on there already was so thin, and it was giving like bad readings. So I went in and I took some wire from a ballast, and I cut, I think, like 18 gauge solid, and I soldered it on there. Now everything seemed to be okay. I'll show you in a minute. I don't have my screwdriver around. Man, damn. But anyway, I'll show you in another day. But anyway, I resoldered those wires, and everything seemed to be okay. But let me just show you the accuracy of them so far. Let's try 1 microfarad. Backlight. Look at that. Okay. Hmm. .1 microfarad. 100.3 nanofarads. 0.01 microfarad. 0.001 microfarad. And 100 picofarad. Okay. 2 microfarad. Let me try, if you guys can't see, I'm just giving you a good look at what I'm doing. This is where I'm at right now. And I'll be going to all of them quickly as I can just to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm on 0.2 microfarad. 0.02 microfarad. 0.002 microfarad. Okay, and 200 picofarad. Okay, it's over a little bit, but it's over quite a bit. But 3 microfarad. Good. I'm gonna go to 4 microfarad. 0.3 microfarad. 0.4 microfarad. 0.03 microfarad. 0.04 microfarad. Okay, 0.003 microfarad. And 0.004 microfarad. 300 picofarad. Okay. And 400 picofarad. All right. So let's just remember, I tell you what, let's remember what it read for 100. All right, I'm going to hold that for a minute because I want to show you guys the difference between when you measure, when you're measuring Okay, when you're measuring using multimeter and a LCR meter. Hold on, let me. Capacitance. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Okay, so that's what it's close. That was it. It's close. 1007, that's spot on. Okay. Let's do you can't see, so hold on a minute. Let me try to zoom in some so you can see this one. All right, I'm going to 0.1 microfarad. 99.5. 0.01 microfarad. That's okay. 0.001 microfarad. And 100 picofarad. Okay, didn't go that far. So let's just try another one. We'll just jump down to 4 microfarad. It's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it on there for a minute. I want to hold that. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but I want to hold that, and I want to just see for number 4, for 4 microfarad, see what this LCR meter would say. That's 4 microfarad. Oh, hold on. That's 4 microfarad. Let me back up some. 4 microfarad. So it's saying, look, both of them, guys. I beg to differ because look, it's not that much off. So, what I've read about the differences between using the LCR meter and a multimeter, that you would rather use an LCR meter to measure capacitance than a multimeter, it's not that much of a difference. I don't know if it's because it's the newer multimeters now, and this one isn't have all kind of circuitry that will, rectify the voltage to apply the voltage that's needed to get an accurate reading. But this industrial scope meter is not far off from this one. So, and I don't have another meter here, and no, I do. Hold on one second. Let me get my other LCR meter and just see what happened. 1 second, guys. One second. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I wanted to. Hold on a minute. Put that back so I can hold it. Okay, we'll just hold it right there. Okay. Okay, this one have, as you see, and the Fluke have 3.887 microfarads, 3.865 microfarads, and 3.889. I don't know what I read. is, I don't know, maybe they were using I gotta see when it was written, guys. But my research brought that up. But this meter here is showing like it's pretty accurate. But anyway, guys, I don't want to hold you any longer. I think I got a good deal. This whole video was about seeing if I got a good deal when I purchased this inexpensive resistors box, decade box, and this capacitance decade box. I think I got a good deal. You tell me what you think, guys. Don't forget to leave the flag for the country that you're watching from in the comments. You guys take care, and I'm out.